My name is Faith. I'm a mother of 2 children and engaged. My heart has always been to serve and love others. I've volunteered in my community since I was 12 years old. I've been a social worker for over 15 years and a mother for the last 13. But for almost a year and a half, instead of focusing on and serving others, my world has been completely turned upside down, as I have been battling breast cancer and undergoing treatment. My 13-year-old Isaiah has been so helpful in my cancer journey and given me the best medicine there is, laughter. My almost 4-year-old Leah is the light of my heart and fills me with joy. My fiance Jay is my caregiver. He has been supportive of my medical decisions, held me as I've suffered, been by my side during many hospital visits, and cared for the children when I could not. On April 7, 2021, I was diagnosed with stage 3 breast cancer that had spread to my lymph nodes. It was HER2 positive and grade 3 or high grade, which means it was very aggressive. The cancer cells were rapidly growing and multiplying. At that time, the size of the tumor was greater than 10 centimeters or greater than 3.9 inches. In short, I caught it just before it became stage 4 or terminal cancer. I was 36 years old at the time and considered a young cancer survivor. It wasn't hereditary, so the diagnosis came as a complete surprise. The next day, I found out I was pregnant. Initially, Jay and I were excited because we had been trying for almost a year. But then our new reality set in, and my cancer diagnosis became even more devastating. It was comforting to know that the best part of my body was creating life, giving me hope, even though another part of my body was attacking me. We decided to name the baby Hope, for this and so many reasons. At the time, I didn't know the extent of the cancer and feared for my life, but I could feel the vibrance of Hope's life emanating through my body, giving me a glimpse of so many blessings. Then, however, I experienced yet another traumatic event and lost my pregnancy. Although this saved my life and allowed me to get the best and most aggressive treatment available, I still felt despair. However, I decided I wouldn't let what she had already given me be in vain, and I would not lose hope. Instead, she was one of the reasons I fought for my life. I slowly realized the purpose of my cancer journey was love, to love myself, life, and God more, to ask for, expect, and accept love from others. The love I've experienced from others since my diagnosis has really helped to fill my cup and even heal me. I received help from many organizations, but there's one that I feel a deep connection with, One of Us. It is the only organization that has supported me through the entire length of my cancer treatment, and done so not just financially, but also socially, emotionally, and physically. As a social worker who has worked with a variety of populations in different settings, I have often felt that taking time to listen to others and go with them to important appointments can be more valuable than the resources given to them. It is said that you don't always remember the words someone said or even what they did, but rather how they made you feel. I remember the first time I talked to Stephanie, the founder of One of Us. First of all, I could barely talk because my mouth and throat were so sore from my first chemo treatment. She was mindful of this. She also didn't pressure me to talk about the pregnancy. She was very encouraging and even informed me of and connected me with another organization in the community that could help with one of my financial needs. Not to mention, One of Us was going to pay for our rent. One of Us made me feel like I wasn't alone in my fight, that someone else understood what I was going through and cared about me, that I didn't have to be as anxious as I went through the turmoil of treatment, and all that I needed to do was focus on healing. One of Us made me feel loved. During my cancer journey, I've had a difficult time finding a job with my new limitations and needs. My immune system was compromised. I would need to take a lot of time off for my surgeries and many appointments, and I continued to suffer from fatigue, insomnia, and chemo brain. I depleted my savings, applied to all the cancer-related grants that I could be found, and started a GoFundMe to help us survive. Jay even worked 2 jobs, 6 days a week, but would lose income when taking time off as my caregiver. Since my first time talking to Stephanie, One of Us has not only helped us keep our home and keep our lights and water on, but also provided me with treatment recovery and household necessities. They, along with the One of Us family, helped with Isaiah's school and baseball supplies, and have made birthdays and Christmas so very special. They pretty much filled Leia's entire wardrobe with really cute clothes. One of Us provided meals after treatments and checked on me often. They helped me clean the house and take care of the children. They had my lawn mowed when we were unable to do so. Volunteers took me to appointments when Jay couldn't go, I couldn't drive, or I just wanted the comfort of someone with me. For over a year, One of Us helped me make it through 6 cycles of TCHP chemotherapy, a mastectomy that included the removal of 9 lymph nodes, 6 weeks of daily radiation, 13 sessions of occupational therapy for lymphedema, 16 targeted HER2-positive therapy treatments, and so many other appointments, as well as currently with my recovery from major reconstructive surgery. On June 29, 2022, I received my last treatment and rang the bell one last time. I was happy that 2 volunteers from One of Us were able to take me, Tim and Shelley Williams. They are an amazing couple who have helped whenever they can throughout the cancer journey. They have held my hand, loved on me and my family, and treated us like their own. One of Us has made me feel loved and encouraged me to accept help, easing my pain and anxiety. They made it easier for me to love myself. They love life and God with me. At first, I didn't understand the meaning behind the name One of Us, but now I understand that once you're diagnosed with cancer, you become one of us, meaning that you are now a part of a loving community of people that will always be there for you.